All right, cat lovers, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and here we are with a very, very timely Ambuscade video update. It is February 10th. Tomorrow is the 11th and update day, and this horrible, horrible Ambu is going to get swapped out. So what the hell am I even doing here making this video? Well, I'll tell you. I couldn't really figure this one out all month, so I wasn't even going to bother doing it. But then this weekend, oh, what happened? Did I not line up? Okay, we're in line. This weekend, I was just trying to eke out a few Ds to get some points, and I accidentally went on intent on VD, and I won for some reason, which is weird because I've spent hours and hours and hours trying to do this on VD, only to fucking lose over and over again. But for some reason, it worked, and so I figured, well, I better record everything that I did, get it uploaded, so when this fucking horrible Ambuscade comes back, I'll have a point of reference on how I do it. And I know there's videos out there, other people do it, but I'm six-boxing it, and you know what? It's a fucking mess. So here we go. We got Blaze Knot, Frost Knot, the Iron Giants are back, and they suck harder than ever. I guess they suck as hard as they ever have. Let's talk a little bit about what we're dealing with before we dive in. So, all right, so we got the two Iron Giants. Frost Knot, he's going to take physical damage. Blaze Knot takes magic damage. At the outset, they have a 30% DT, and they have End Dispel, so that's kind of shitty, right? They have End Dispel, so they're going to be, every time they hit you, well, not every time, but a lot of times they're going to knock buffs off, but they have a little secret to them. You can cancel the End Dispel and brick one of them up if you get their HP 15% apart. If you get a 15% differential, they'll freeze up. The one that's lower HP will freeze up. They'll change their movesets, and they get rid of End Dispel, so that's good. Now, the bad part is, instead of End Dispel, the one that's alive is going to have, like, End Stun, and Amnesia, and Accuracy down, and Weakness, and Encumbrance, and Go Fuck Yourself, and everything, man. They can do basically every fucking debuff with an end effect, so it's really obnoxious. And on top of that, they start pumping out a fuck ton of damage, but you only have to deal with one of them at a time. The alternative is trying to keep them within 15 points of each other and whittle them down, but then you gotta deal with a 30% DT, you gotta deal with the End Dispel. I can't handle any of that, I'm too stupid, so we're not gonna do it. So my idea is really, I'm gonna go Zerg that Frost Knot, get him to 85%, that's gonna brick him up, and then we're gonna switch over to the Blaze Knot, lower him down, eventually he'll break up and the Frost Knot will wake back up. We swap back to doing physical, back to Blaze Knot, doing magic and skill chains, and eventually they die. And the great thing is, once they die, there's another like happy little fucking surprise, just in case you weren't at your wit's end with all the bullshit you got to put up with. Oh, and by the way, they also have a hate reset, and they knock you back fucking constantly, so it's just nothing but pure joy during this Ambuscade. So anyway, that's kind of the idea of what we're going to do. Ping pong back and forth till they die. And then we have to deal with the special surprise, but we'll talk about that when it fucking comes out. So how are we doing it? My party composition is Dark Knight, which is pretty nice because it has Arcane Circle and Arcane Crest, so you can increase your strength against these things and kind of weaken one of them with Arcane Crest for a little bit, which is what we're going to do right at the outset. We have Warrior, which does lots of physical damage. They have Tomahawk, which really helps during the first 15% when they have the DT on, and Warcry and all that's all good stuff. Then we're using Corsair, Geomancer, White Mage, and Bard, obviously. So let's talk about a little bit what we're going to do. So basically, there's going to be two phases to the fight. We're going to do the End Dispel part, and then we're going to switch gears and do the ping ponging part. So we're going to deal with the 15% first. We're doing Chaos and Sam's Roll no matter what. We're just going to do non-nitroed songs. Honor March, Victory March, Valor Minuet 5, and Aria of Passion. We're just going to use, because we're going to get dispelled, so we're going to use Nitro after the dispels go away. So we're just going to save that for now. The Geomancer is going to start with Indie Haste and do Geo Fury. I'm going to entrust Frailty. I think it's nerfed in here, the debuff spells, Geo spells, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's how we're going to start. We're going to do the haste because, you know, if we get dispelled and lose our haste songs, we're going to be slow as fuck. We want to be capped haste for that 15%. It's really important to get that over with as quickly as possible. We're going to do Bar Blizzard. One of the scarier parts of this fight. Oh yeah, they also have NHP, like max HP down. You can get weakness and max HP down, and then Frostnaut will wake up, and he'll like chain spell and just start hitting you with Blizzaga 6, and it hurts so bad, so that Blizzard takes a little bit of a bite out of it. And that's kind of previewing what we're going to do for the second phase for the Indie spell. It's going to be Indie Fend. But we'll talk about that when we get there. Alright, Ayatar's going to go in the corner because he got all that knockback. So I'm going to set her back here. That way she can cast without interruption in that little corner. You might think, well, why not just place her away? They have hate reset. They'll eventually go over and attack her even if she's out of range, so you may as well not bother. I'm going to show this off too, just because I want to be as thorough as possible for the next time this comes up, so I know exactly what I was doing. When I'm doing the skill change, basically I'm going to be just Zerg and Frostnaut, right? So I have a macro here where all my Taros are going to do a weapon skill. But you'll see Rat's here twice, because at first, he's going to be using Savage Blade with his Nagling, but then I'm going to switch him to Leaden Salute, and then I'll fix this macro. Since it's at the top, he'll fire Leadens before Savages. But right now it's going to be broken. We break the T, and then we're fine. Oh, there's one macro I needed to make as well. Hold on. Let's just do it right here. This is for later, but make sure I have this. This is for the special surprise at the end. Alright, so we're going to do that. Alright, I like to place the bubble before we start. Just place it right here. So let me switch to Cat Tower real quick. Make sure I do Indie Haste. Indie Haste. I'm going to Blaze of Glory and just drop a Fury bubble right here. I'm also going to dematerialize it. These things do a lot of AoE damage as well. I think all their auto attacks are AoE. It's like every fucking annoying thing they could have ever added, they put into this fight. It's great. You know what? It's great. I'm having fun. Okay, did that. Now before we go in, I also want to use Arcane Circle, right? That gives us increased damage and defense against Arcana. That's what these guys are. And then I'm just going to... Oh, okay, that's fine actually. Yeah. Alright, let's go pull him. Like I said, I'm focused on the Frostnaut. I'm going to just pull up Arcane Crest to start as well. Get him with that. Oh, Amnesia. Look at that. I already got Amnesia. Fuck you, piece of shit. And start getting him. The last resort up because I'm going to get cranked. Or I want to crank him. And there we go. Let's get it going. Okay, he's cooking. He's cooking a little bit. He's cooking a little bit. He's starting to cook. It's at 90%. Fuck, it's so annoying. Come on, come on. Okay, he's bricked up. He's bricked up. All right, once he's bricked up, I like to disengage. And now we're going to start phase 2 of the fight. So we're going to go back here, just get everybody in the corner because I need to rebuff. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to switch to Kataru and put up Indie Fend. It's time to switch to Fend. Very important. These things put out a ton. Fuck, he silenced me. Oh yeah, it's got end silence as well. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You absolute scumbag. Alright, Indie Fend's up. Larry, I'm going to start the songs. I got to redo Protect and Shell. Like, you basically have to redo all the buffs because you don't know what everybody lost. Here we go. Get the songs cooking. Redo Protect and Shell. Here's another important part. I'm switching over to Rat Tarno. I'm putting on his death penalty. And now we're going to fix that macro. Alright. Fill out the target. So now he'll use Leaden Salute. Oh, did I not Nitro? It's so hard to rebuff too because this guy's constantly like stunning us and fucking... He's just being a dick. Another very important thing with the songs, make sure that you put Mage's Ballad on your White Mage. I think they steal TP or something, but TP, or MP rather, MP becomes a real fucking problem if you don't do it, so make sure you do that. Alright, so we got our Fend up, we got our songs on. We're doing Mage's Ballad 3 on the White Mage. We fixed that macro on Rat Taru. Let's get started. Alright, so here's how we're going to do with the Blaze Knot. He needs to take magic damage, right? So, fuck, where is he? Can't touch. Okay, there he is. Another great thing about this fucking Ambu is how much you're in the corner. Alright, so I will do, like, open with an Origin. And then I'll use this macro here. Leaden will do skill chain with it. Savage Blade will skill chain with it. Either way. And then usually I'll be open for another skill chain with Origin. There we go. He's bricked up. Switch to Frostnut. Now Frostnut's back to 100% because on VD they have regen when they're bricked up. So you got to move between them quick. But Frostnut takes crazy damage. Look how quickly he gets bricked back up. Back to Blazenut. Just keep doing it. Open with Origin. I wait, and then I hit this volley. I'll do a skill chain plus openness for a new skill chain. Ooh, only Leaden went off. This game's great. But I can skill chain with Leaden even with Origin, so it's fine. Look at all that damage coming out. We're just like, there's no relaxing on this fight. And sometimes I have a hard time telling when they're bricked up. Bonk. Okay, he's bricked. Frostnut again, like once he starts popping you with those Blizzagas, you gotta brick him so fast, but sometimes it can be hard because you're getting like the accuracy down. Pro tip, use accuracy food because that end accuracy down is pretty fucking potent. Even though these things are big as fuck, somehow you whiff on them. I don't understand it myself, but it happens. And stuns and stuff and the amnesias, it can make it really... Oh, they have terror as well. Don't forget that. And slow, just in case. Fucking they do everything. It's so great. I hate this fucking game. Blazenot's definitely the problem for me. I'm sure there's much better ways to do this, but I tried a bunch. And look, I got the accuracy down. I can't seem to get... See that shit? It's brutal. Miss, 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 miss. Miss, miss, miss. This game is great. Whiff. Fuck me in the mouth. My other guys are all like completely shut down. They can't tell what's happening, to be honest. There we go. I actually landed. Let's go. There we go. All right. Frostnut got a bunch of HP back because it took me 9 hours to brick up the big dude. Ooh, he might die. Oh, 10%, you fucker. All right, back to Blazy. Blazy boy. Look at that. I got fucking accuracy down again. It's so brutal. That accuracy down is so brutal. Game's great. It's okay. We're doing it. We're getting it done. All right. He's almost there. Are you nearly there? He's nearly there. All right, bonk. Fuck off. Okay, he's dead. Okay, here's the big thing. Here comes the surprise. Disengage immediately and get the fuck out of here after the first one dies. Because you get tricked. Like, oh, look, they both died. I'm happy. But no. But no. There's more. The fucking head of the other one that you didn't kill pops out and comes after you. And this is why we made this Knight's Mean macro. That fucking thing hits so hard. We get Knight's Mean on. I try to stun it, but it doesn't really work. The reason we ran is as soon as it pops out, it'll do an attack that stuns everybody, and it can be like 30 seconds. And in those 30 seconds, he'll fucking kill you. And then the reason we do the Knight's Mean is that Augur Smash, or whatever, that head smash, easily can one-shot you. It'll hit you for like fucking 5k. It's absurd. One last go fuck yourself before it's over. There it is. My God. What a fucking mess. But hey, it is doable. My fastest run is like 8 minutes, so it's not great. But it is doable. I don't understand why it was so hard for me to get a strategy that worked. I know I tried this at the start, and I kept dying, so... Anyway, there's really not much to summarize here. This ambush sucks, but here is for my own historical record, so I have a point of reference in the future. I mean, you can use it too, obviously. You can get some points in if you want. Although, there's almost certainly better ways to do this one. I hope that was helpful. It was fun for me. We do this live every day on Twitch, twitch.tv/VelonerXI. Feel free to join us. You can watch me do that in real time and get frustrated and, like, throw things. And no, it's fine. It's fun. Everybody have a great day. Get ready for that update, and we'll see you soon. Bye.